They all float. They all float. And you'll float too, buddy boy. Of course, we got to get them out of the box. We got to check them out. Horror time. You guys know the drill. Freddy, let's do it. Hey, it's Wrestling Hero Figs. We got a mother load of horror action figures, you guys. This moment, it's a special one without a shadow of a doubt. And why is that? Because for the very first time in horror figure history, we are going to get the unveil of all the madness that you guys have been asking for. If you guys want to go through this box, drop a like and be sure to go in the comment section. I want to hear who is your ultimate favorite character in the horror game. Whether it's Pennywise, whether it's Freddy, Jason, this guy really packed it up, you guys. We got tons of stuff. And speaking of Pennywise, you guys, check this out. A nice, shiny red balloon for all those that came over here to check out the content, you guys. I actually don't know who the heck make this because this box is actually going to bring a whole plethora. You're going to get a little bit of NECA. You're going to get a little bit of Mesco. You're going to get some, you know what? Instead of just telling you, I might as well go show you. But yeah, this will be a nice little addition to the Pennywise collection. This actually feels more like a statue. There is a little bit of articulation within the head, but that's really all about it. You can see that the arms, they are permanently stuck right there in pre-post. Back shot right there. You can see all the goodies right there that this figure is going to come with. Oh, check this out, you guys. So we also got the old school version of Pennywise. Now this one, I actually never got my hands on this and I actually wanted to because I know you can definitely interchange a whole bunch of different possibilities within the hands, dude. This is sick. So if you want the full mutation, you're only going to get part of it, buddy. You're going to go and get the full one, of course, if you hit the like button, right? You guys got to go come and check this out, you guys, because Halloween, this is what we're doing, right? When you pull up to the WHF channel, look at the gruesomeness too. Feels like all the teeth right there are literally about to fall out of the man's mouth. See the shiny little red nose to it. On the right side, it looks like he's got a different kind of glove. So part mutation, start in the beginning stages, and then it's going to end with a big bang. Really cool to put this alongside with my other Pennywise. I know we got several this year, but this one right here is only going to do one up. Now in here, I don't know what's in here, you guys. Got a little mystery packaging in the making. This guy wrapped it. And when I say wrapped it, I mean he went all out. And I appreciate this guy. I actually ended up finding this whole collection on eBay, and he did a great deal, you guys. Most of these, I would say, about 1/4 of this collection that we're going to get into, it actually, I would say, it cost me with the whole cost of the whole collection. So pretty cool. In here, what do we got? So we got Time to Float. All right. We all float, and the only way you're going to float is that if you subscribe to the WHF channel. So it looks like the touch of Christmas is also being brought into Figgy Light Up. So there's a little light switch. So all you got to do is hit that switch, hit the switch, man, and there you go. You get a little light action. I think the light bulb might be burnt out, but still, Chapter 2, very nice little piece right here with it all. And I think that's the reason why you wrapped it, right? You don't want that cracking. You don't want that breaking. Ain't that right? Oh, Georgie. They've done Georgie wrong. Look at this, you guys. Now these, I believe this is part of the the Toonie Terror characters. I could be wrong. Hold on, we'll check it out on the bottom. So on the bottom, it's made by TM Webble, and it says on the left side, Funko. Okay, so this is a Funko. My bad, you guys. This one I actually never got. And we actually, I believe it was last year that we did the Funko collection. So I think this might be a nice little plus. This is the only character that I believe that wasn't part of that. So having him in the setup, it's going to make sense why Pennywise is going to light the way. Look at this, you guys. The whole mouth of it all. Oh, yeah. It's been lit up without a shadow of a doubt. And all the teeth. This is the look that you make when you got to go see the dentist. You go sit down on the table, and then the dentist is like, oh, no, you've been eating too much damn candy. Now we're going to go ahead and have to do something about it. And then you start pulling out the teeth. And that's what Pennywise has brought to you today, man. If you didn't want to go see the dentist, that's all you got to do. You just got to mutate into this version of it, and then you're in the clear, bro. Ain't that right? Oh, my gosh, you guys, there's so many of them. Look at these little tiny guys. I don't know where the hell this one came from. but I believe this also might be a Funko. I know that also if you go at checkout, what was it, at the Halloween Express, a lot of them have like these little mystery characters. This might be one of them. I've never gotten a chance to pick that up. I was actually a consideration. Go in the comments. Let me know if you guys want me to pick up a bunch of those little mystery characters. I think that might be part of it. That'd be an awesome unboxing, guys. Think about it. We'd have about like 50, 60 of them all coming out. Oh, check this one out, you guys. Now you want to know, right? You guys were asking about it, and here it is. The answer to the question is, who the hell ate little Georgie? Well, it wasn't Pennywise, I'll tell you what. He was curious. He's like, I got to get my boat. I got to go make sure that my boat don't go in no sewer. And then he goes in there, and then the whole massacre of it all has come right here into fruition. This thing is pretty cool, man. It's like a little miniature version. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Look at this one. Now, I don't believe that the actual crossbeam that's going through it is removable, but you can definitely see that it started on the right and it managed its way all the way right here on the left side. Holy crap, bro. So this is the overall result of when you try to light up the light in the middle of the night. You don't do it, man. Pennywise jacks it straight from you, and then he ends up stabbing it. Look at the face, too. You're getting a whole facial expression where you got part of the eye dripping down, and you got the teeth coming through. A nice little piece right there. Now, let's check this one out. This is, I believe, also, no, this is not a statue. So it looks like this one, oh, this is a statue. I think this is more of like a, what would you guys call this? More of like a Christmas decoration. Like, you know how you get those little characters during Christmas season and they all come on these stupid stands that you can't take them off? Well, there you have it. Culturefly.com. Built by. And it's also made in China. So if you guys were curious, yo, where do I got to go? You got to go all the way to China, man. You want to pick up them figgies? They're all made in China, right? So let's check out the rest. Oh, look at the wild hair on this one, you guys. We got wild ones. Oh, we got Pennywise coming out with a bunch of teeth. Now, I want to assure you guys right now, because I know you may be asking like, yo, Hero Fix, is this a whole bunch of figgies of straight Pennywise? No, there's actually some Freddy Kruegers. You can see them right here towards the back end. So once we go further in, this unboxing, you guys, you're going to be like, I can't do this anymore, man. Too much damn horror in my life is going to give me them nightmares. Ah! But in all reality, though, I don't know which was the best one so far that we've shown, right? So is it the full teeth? I want you guys to tell me in the comments. Is it the man with the damn light screwed right through the middle of his head? Or is it this one right here where the one is covered in blood? I don't know, man. This is going to be a toss-up. And the only way that we're going to determine of whether or not there's going to be a winner is that if we get Freddy Krueger dancing in the moonlight. Oh, now this actually is powered by light. So if you do put this on the sun, they actually will start to dance. You got to push the little side button right there. And you got Freddy Krueger, right? You got Friday the 13th. You got Michael Myers. You got Jason, no, because it was Jason Voorhees versus Freddy Krueger. Who would win, right? Would it be Voorhees or Freddy Krueger? Now, they have made a movie out of it, but we didn't get the true result, man. I felt like it was definitely overdone. I mean, on some parts. I mean, there was a lot of good parts without a doubt. Oh, check this one out, you guys. All right, so new matchup. This is what we're doing. Fantasy warfare right here at its best. So we've seen Jason versus Freddy, but I think it's time now that we convert it into a triple threat. Who would want to see a triple threat between Pennywise, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger? I'll tell you what, man, if you put that on the highlight reel of the match card of the night, oh yeah, there's going to be tons of people getting all lined up for a bunch of more little Pennywises. Oh, where's Georgie? Have you guys seen Georgie? I do believe we got Georgie, but right now we got to check out the balloon. Now, I don't believe this one is actually removable. I mean, it's looking kind of removable, but I'm pretty sure that it's permanently stuck with the damn man. What the hell is wrong with him? He's like, where's my balloon, dude? This man gets a balloon. I don't get a balloon. WHF, you got any answers? I got one right here. Oh my gosh, you guys. How the crap did I not lose this? Now, Georgie lost it. Now, this is actually not the one that was part of the Funko, because this one actually has its own piece, and I believe this is actually paper. This is feeling like, I don't know, definitely not plastic. So it looks like we got a similar version right there of Georgie's little boat, the last boat that the man had put together. And it's unfortunate, man. I mean, you think about it. You build a boat, where do you expect to end up? Well, definitely on the other side of the lake or the beach or the river. But Georgie, he's like, man, I never got my damn boat back. I went searching through hell and high water. I actually went far into the sewer, and I didn't come back. So not only did the boat didn't come back, but Georgie still has come up missing. And I don't know how the hell you miss this guy. Like, if you're wearing a bright yellow jacket, such as this lad, you'd figure everybody see you, right? Like, you ain't getting lost, buddy. All right, we got some more Freddy right here. Oh, check this one out. So I believe this was the very first representation long before they started coming out with the ones that you're seeing like at Target right now, for example. And here's a quick comparison too. This is the one that we just showed. So it looks like they're scaled down just a tad bit, like not all that much, but you can definitely see that there was a lot of inspiration derived from this one. And it's a pretty nice piece, you guys. I do like this one. I feel like this one actually has more detail within the face. Like if you look at the whole sculpt of the actual face design, dude, this thing is redonkulous. Now, you can't take off the hat. It does look like it is removable, but I'll tell you what, if you pop this off, you ain't putting it back on. The claws too. If you look at the claw detail, you can see on this one, they're just like, we'll give it a bronze finish. Sure. No. This one, it's like, we're going to give it a bronze finish. We're going to do some shading involved. We're going to do the shirt accordingly. And then up front, we got Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, I believe the button on this one, you don't need to push the button at all. I think it's just placing it under light for a while. And that one should light up the way right here for Freddy Krueger to come through right here in OG version. Now, if you guys weren't collecting horror figures back in the day, and when I say back in the day, I would say probably 15, 20 years now, they didn't do much. I mean, they actually just gave you like 5 points of articulation, and that was it. And this is kind of one of the very first Freddy Kruegers. The other things that I hated too, apart from not getting all that much articulation, was the way that these figures were just pre-posed. Like, whether it was the left leg, right leg, if you had the man stepping in right, let's say he comes into your nightmare, right? He comes crawling through, and then he steps in, the man's just permanently stepped into your nightmare. See what I'm saying? The right leg, it's just articulated all funny. So is the left. But again, it's still pretty good. I mean, for the time, you guys, you got to keep in mind that they had different technology to work with. Regardless, though, I would still definitely consider this Freddy Krueger as an absolute must in the collection. And this is the first time seeing this one, too. I know my friend did have a similar one, but not quite identical to this one. So it's going to be a nice little upgrade right there in the Freddy Krueger. Ooh, check this out, you guys. I believe this is an ultimate. So we got an ultimate. This is the ones with the fabric goods. Now, the hat is not on the figure, but I'm pretty sure if you guys have seen literally any horror unboxing video that we've done on the channel, not one single time in horror figure history has Freddy, unless they were pre-glued. Like this man right here, yeah, you ain't losing that man's hat. But this one, oh, I like it, you guys. So once we find the hat, and then we'll get a true representation of whether this one is better than what they're doing right now, right? Because the hat is kind of like the given factor. You can't just make a judgment call if you don't get the full ensemble in the picture. Now, the pants, yeah, the man's been kind of dirty. There's no doubt, right? So if you're going from dream to dream, and just think about this, right? Especially if it's a wet dream, you ain't walking out dry. So I think that's what happened with old Freddy Krueger. Now, Freddy, you need to help me because there's no way in crap that I'm going to find your hat right here by myself. So let's pull this apart and let's pull out some, oh, here it is, you guys, we found it. So it was pretty close by. It was hiding underneath some plastic bags, but here we have it with the hat. Oh, I like this, you guys. The hat is all scruffed up. Definitely looking appropriately. This Freddy Krueger, oh my goodness, you guys. I like that one. That's definitely going to be a nice little plus in addition to it all. Now, we got some more Pennywise. Now, here's the thing, you guys. I feel like this is the plain Jane out of literally every single one we've pulled out, right? We've gotten one with a bunch of teeth. We've gotten one all the way back here over here with like at least this man's got a knife, you know? This guy's like, I got something. I don't got bloody teeth. I'm not mutated on your ass. But at the same time, this is all the man's got. Look at this. He's just got a damn boat and saying, yo, Georgie, come down here. I got your present. And then obviously that's when the evil guy comes through. And then you don't want to be messing around because then Georgie pulls up. It's like, I finally found my balloon. This whole damn story has been about a damn boat inside a sewer, and then the rest of the fam trying to seek him out, right? So little Georgie, yeah, he'll definitely be happy. Now, one thing he won't be happy about, though, is going to be the way that the boat ends up seeping back up into the water. Now, think about this, right? At some point, the damn boat's got to come back afloat, and it looks like this one right here, you guys. Oh, yeah, this ain't floating. Like, this is solid, bro. This is a good probably 4 or 5 pounds. And it makes sense why this box is so damn heavy, you guys. This has got to make a good portion of it. mainly due to this being metal. And you got a bunch of blood scattered everywhere. We got the Georgie symbol right there, letting you know that the man right there ain't coming back. And here's another one. Oh, we got another little miniature version. So it looks like there's been total of 6 or 7. I know we had the statue over here, and I know we had another one covered in blood. But this one, I like this one. I think it's got its own special touch in its own way. I mean, yeah, it only has a damn knife, but still a nice little piece right there to round it all up. Oh, this is a bloody one. I can definitely tell you that this man, he don't matter. A little soldier is never afraid of a little blood, right? Ain't that true? Time of the month, rolls around, what the hell are you doing? You're going to hold back. You're going to be like, I don't know, man. That sounds like a great idea. What do you think, Freddy? Well, if you invite me, then we could talk about it. All right, you're invited. But I'll tell you what, if you end up messing around and tamper with my goods, then we're going to have the problems, and then that's where all the blood is left behind. He's like, oh, no, the blood. It's on my shirt. It's on my face. Now, this one right here, this is actually giving me more articulation than the other ones that we have seen. Especially when you're talking about the arms. Usually you only get it at the shoulder point, but you can definitely see that this one, you can do quite a bit more. I'm a little bit hesitant because I do believe this is one from early, like 2016, or I can't remember. It should say on the bottom. So on the bottom of the boot, it says no year, but it's got a bunch of damn numbers to tell you that. I can't tell you what year it came out in. That's the crazy thing, you guys, about when you order some of these figures in lots. That's all you can do. You can just wave the flag. You could be like, yo, I love them horror figgies. We're going to bring Elm Street. But at the same time, like, when it's this many and there's so many different brands now making them, you guys, I can definitely assure you that this one right here is definitely made by NECA. Now, I've never owned this one in the past, mainly due to kind of having, like, I don't know. I mean, you look at this one. Here's a quick example, you guys. And nothing that I want to bust chops whatsoever. But this right here, this is scary to me, right? Like, if you got the red and the whole, like, factor of it all, and then you got bright orange. This actually kind of gives me more of like that Hannibal theme, right? Like the guy should be chilling there and being on a table and then popping up. No, I'm kidding, y'all. At the same time, still a great figure. I just never envisioned Freddy Krueger this shiny. Like the only time I saw this man in an all red theme, it was in that pizza, that delicious pizza. And I do like the little street sign. I feel like this little Elm Street sign is going to do pretty good right there within the accessory collection, you guys. And I know you guys want to see that. If you guys want to see that, by the way, without a doubt, let me know in the comments if you guys want to see all the weapons and all the extra stuff that these figures come with. And also drop a like, because that's the only way that I'm going to find out of whether or not you guys are enjoying the content. Because after all, Freddy Krueger don't know. He's like, yo, you guys subscribe to WHF? No, man. Why the hell not? You want me coming in your nightmares? And that's what happens, dude. You either get 7 years of bad luck, or you get the man over here. Whoa, hold on. I thought this was the same one that we just looked at, but apparently it's not. This is definitely not Funko. What the hell? You guys, if you guys know in the comments who made this version of it, please let me know, because this might be a knockoff, you guys. So if you look at the bottom of the chin, there is some writing. It says 2018. It says made in Vietnam. Oh, hold on, confirmed. This is why. So this one, not made in China. Vietnam, so it might be a Vietnam knockoff. It's got to be, you guys. I've never seen a version of Pennywise right there in the Funko collection to assure you that this is a for sure piece. It might be it. I mean, without it, here's the thing. China, they do one thing. Vietnam, well, you don't want to go to Vietnam. If you go to Vietnam, talk to them lads that have gone in the war. So this one's wrapped up pretty good. Let's get, oh, here's the statue on. Oh my goodness, you guys. Thank goodness that this one did not end up breaking. And it looks like a keychain too. Oh, we got a keychain too. We got a keychain. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff in the back, you guys. Let me show you something real quick. So in the back of this piece, which I believe this is almost like a cup holder. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. But on the back of this thing is loaded. Like, genuinely, like, straight up. Like, we got a keychain. Now, I know we've seen a lot of Georgie in here, but I'll tell you what. Georgie would be a proud man if he knew that if he got to go along with you on a car ride, you get to bring his whole boat with it, right? So that's pretty cool, man. That's awesome. This right here, I'm definitely going to add that to the old reliable, right? Now, here it is. Here's the house right here of 1,000 corpses. It's not, but you know what? One can definitely envision this. No, this is actually part of the Pennywise set. I just wanted to tell you a story. That way you guys believe me, and if you didn't believe me, well, that's the whole thing. You got to get to the end of the video to find out if you love dairy or not, right? Do you guys love dairy? I love dairy, and I love this red balloon. So we're getting a bunch of pins, we're getting a bunch of keychain pieces, and we're getting a whole lot of balloons. Now I'll tell you what, this balloon, hands down, probably the least shiny of them all. And the reason why I'm saying that is because like every single one that we've seen from NECA, you guys, it's usually been a lot shinier than this. So pretty cool. Now this, I don't know if this is a keychain. This one right here is made also in China, Weibei and MIICH92. If you guys know where this one is, I'm pretty sure this is part of the Pennywise set. This man right here loved this Pennywise apparently. And this cup holder, this just tells you right there, like, you love Pennywise, bro. Like, if you're chilling in your office, think of all the people, right? You got a 9-to-5 job. You're sitting there in your office. Most people are at home by this point. I would say 2022 is the year of not leaving the house at all. You don't want to leave. You don't want to stay unless if you got your Pennywise. So you put your cup in there, or you could put a candle. I mean, you can put all sorts of stuff in there. I'm not going to recommend it to you. I'm just telling you that you got a whole lot of possibilities with that gap. If you guys know what I'm talking, and if you don't, go talk to them ladies, because that's how we be leaving it right now. Freddy Krueger, here is Freddy right here. And this is definitely a tiny Toonie Terror. This one right here, yes, I've seen this one before. Have I picked this one up? I don't know, you guys. I pick up so many damn horror figures. I buy so many lots. It gets to the point where it's like, do I already have this character? Is he necessary? I feel like when you're getting a good price for it, I think the answer pretty much, or the question answers itself, right? It's like, well, if it was good then, it's got to be good now. And Freddy's like, what do you mean? What the hell do you mean? Do you mean that my old Freddy Kruegers were better than this one? No, hands down, bro. I feel like this one by NECA with that. Like, here's a quick comparison. So here's another one that ended up coming up with the set right here. So you look at this one, in a way, it's got its own pluses. Like, you get all the points of articulation that you would get with a traditional NECA figure. But this one right here, this one's not like a pre-post. And I don't want to call it like a pre-post, because if you look at the other pre-post figures that I was telling you about, it's not quite there. And I'm still going to bring that one. That way you guys can know exactly where we're going with the story. So this one, oh yeah, this man is definitely like, this man's right leg is sticking out and he's coming in. This one is just like a partial. So you still get every single point on the shoulder, on the elbow, on the legs, on the back end, even the hip socket. But if you look at the way that the left shoulder is angled out, this man right here, oh yeah, he's definitely pre-post. So once we find the hat, which we will, we got to find the hat. If Freddy ain't here, and if his hat ain't here, then Freddy's going to be like, where the hell my hat at, boy? You are about 20 minutes in, and you have lost my damn hat. And literally just about every freaking Freddy Krueger figure, man. It's gotta be the man's culture in this. Oh, check this out. Now, should we open this? I'm gonna go ahead and open it for you guys. I know you guys are curious. I actually lost my trusty knife in the midst of all this unboxing that I can't find the damn way to open this. So it looks like you open it from the bottom. Open it from the bottom, come up from the top. All right, so it looks like it ain't coming out. You know what? We're going to do this float. It's going to float. It's definitely going to float. And you can patch this apparently on your jacket, but it ain't going to float today. It will eventually. We'll do it, man. I'm telling you. This is why you guys come back. This is why you've already hit the subscribe button, right? Because in order to see these little chain pieces and these necklaces, it might not potentially happen all within one video, but it will definitely happen within future comings, man. Halloween, it's once a year. We do 30 days of it every year. So what's that? 30 times 30. So in 10 years, we've done a whole bunch of mother craziness on Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, this is one thing that I love. Yeah, a lot of these figures, they were pre-post. You couldn't do anything. You'd be like, going to the movie, I'm gonna watch Freddy, but I'm not gonna stick around for the ending. I'll stick around for the ending. If you guys stick around for the ending of this video, I'm gonna tell you one thing. One, cheers to you. Two, you're gonna find out how good of a movie it was back then. Like, I'm telling you, some of these, like when you talk about like the Alien movies especially, those ones had their own thing. But Freddy Krueger, you guys, I feel like he dug into everybody's nightmare, whether you wanted to or not. Now, here's another current. Okay, so we got a current version and definitely a floppy, loosey-goosey on the left side. Look at this. So he's like, do you want a balloon? Do you want it? Are you sure? Now, luckily, you guys, if you guys ended up watching, I believe this was a couple of weeks back, maybe last day or a couple days ago. But nonetheless, we picked up the one that had the many faces of Freddy Krueger. Now, this is definitely a plain Jane, and this left arm, it ain't doing anything for us, so we're definitely going to be upgrading this figure right here without a shadow of a doubt. And then it'll be like, doing the Pennywise dance with the balloon, checking out them scans, and the many things, or the many faces of Pennywise. This is the reason why they ended up unveiling that figure, or actually releasing it to the public, because a lot of the ones that followed prior we're not bringing what these ones we're bringing now. Oh, hold on. We got Freddy. Oh, so this has got to be Funko, you guys. This one's got to be made, not in China, but I'm pretty sure in Vietnam. And to confirm it, let's do the drum roll. Made in Vietnam. Freddy Krueger's going to Vietnam. He's going to go and check out all the craziness that happened back there. And he's like, that's a great way to incorporate myself into a nightmare, right? You go somewhere where it's already a hot mess. This Funko, though, it don't rock. So the head, it's still overly proportioned. The base of it, it is a clear base. Knockoffs, I'll tell you what, knockoffs got their own way in their own right, but I gotta feel like that the ones that were truly made right here by Funko are the ones that you're gonna want in your collection. Oh my gosh, you guys. So not only is this man sticking out his tongue, but all that nastiness that follows after, this is like my dog, dude. When I take my dog down by the lake, his tongue, it just starts dripping everywhere. He comes home, he's like, oh man, did you see that little rabbit? I was gonna eat it, and I didn't eat it, and then eventually I did eat it, and I was like, I still want some more. So Pennywise is suffering from the same situation. Now this one, Derry, man, I'm telling you. So here's the thing, Georgie, yeah, he was a victim, but he was already taken within the first approach, right? Derry, this man kind of had to work for him. Like, yeah, he's like, yo, man, I got that kid over there by the sewer. Now you, Derry, on the other hand, you got to come check this out because my balloons are pretty shiny. So at that point, that's the only way you're going to do it, man. You got to put the man's name on the balloon if you plan on claiming them souls. We got a balloon, we got some kind of base, we got a whole bunch of bubble wrap, and we got old school version of Pennywise making a little comeback this go around, except on this turn, this guy right here, he's dating back all the way to the 1920s. Now, this is a time machine. This video that you're watching right now, you guys, this right here, in its own way, it is a time machine, right? Because you think about it. This style right here, this is kind of what they were doing way back, like long before figurines were being made. Like, I'm talking back in the olden good old days. You could rock your figgies back and forth. You couldn't articulate them. Like this one, you can. You can actually move the head around and do all the crazy stuff that you wanted to do. But if you're talking about like having a good time and just blast, right, with your figures, you couldn't do it back in the 20s. No, man, this is all you had to work with. As a matter of fact, that one didn't actually have head articulation, and during that time, Pennywise wasn't around. But if he was, I'll tell you what, this right here, it would be a proud moment. Now, at the very, very bottom of it all, you guys, we found the hats. Now, this hat could easily belong to either or. We could easily give it to the one with the man in the orange. And that's the cool thing about keeping these figures close by, you guys. There it is. Man on lock. You wanted to know how he wanted to look with the hat. We keep him right there on the double. Now, this one right here. Oh, check it out, my friends. All right. So, you want to go to school? Sure. Go ahead, clock in. What is it? Most people clock or go to school at about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Let me know in the comments. What time of day do you start school? And also let me know what time of day you end school. Because if you end up going to school, you can't forget your sack lunch, my friend. I mean, sure, you'll forget it. You might forget your water bottle. You might forget, all the stuff in the process. But at the end of the day, don't forget Freddy Krueger, man. Bring him with you, bro. Like, this might be a nightmare. This might be a dream. This might be reality. But at the end of it all, holy my goodness, you guys, there is even more in here that I can account. Like, I don't know, where do we go? Do we start at the front? Do we start in the middle? How far are we in this video? Did WHF make this video within an actual one-day sitting? Was it a multiple day? I'll tell you what, we definitely tried one-day sitting, and it might have worked out, but I don't believe that Christmas rolled around and ended up asking for Freddy Krueger as one of your ornaments. Look at this guy. He's twiddling around your tree. I'm going to put this up, dude. I feel like this man, this serves a special spot in the Christmas tree. And it is very, 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 very small. But you will definitely see him standing out right there as a sore thumb, right? You think about all the characters on your Christmas tree, right? You got the Nutcracker. You got Jimmy Johns. You got Billy Bob. You got Jason Voorhees right there on your coffee mug. Because here's the thing, you guys. Christmas morning don't roll around unless if you got your nice little side beverage right there with the cozy. So the man threw in a cozy. Hell yeah. So not only for Jason Voorhees, Friday the 13th, but also Freddy Krueger. They saved the best for last. And is this the best? I don't know, you guys. I really, honestly, I couldn't tell you unless if we got to the bottom of the box. So it looks like this one. Oh, hell yeah. I remember this one. Now, this one is actually a nice little piece. I can assure to you that if you guys were planning to recreate some of these moments, this is only going to benefit you if Freddy Krueger says, yo, you want old school? You want OG? You want true Freddy at its best? Right there, buddy boy. Right there. Now, I believe this one you actually end up putting on the refrigerator. You can see it's got a little sucky cup, and you can definitely suck it. You got to lick it first. You got to lick it, and then you suck it, and then it just sounds horrible. But, yeah, my question is, though, if you do end up doing that, what's going to be the end result? Like, will the man actually stay on your refrigerator, or will he end up falling off? Because literally every penny, all confirmed. Check it out, you guys. To assure you of your question, his hat, it can't fall off. I mean, yeah, sure, it can fall off. But at the end of the day, you can see that the rope, it's tied in with the actual head of it all, man. That's sick. I like that little piece. Now, we got some more keychains. We got Springwood High School. So we're returning back to Springwood. This man wanted to take Freddy all the way with him, man. Like, this guy was not messing around, without a doubt. Now, this piece right here, I believe this is part of, like, the actual torture chamber, or, yes, the torture chamber, which it's located right here towards the bottom. I'm pretty sure you like connect this to it all, but I honestly, well, let's check out the torture chamber because we're not going to find out unless that we bring it into play, and you might have to assemble it. I'm pretty sure that a lot of these pieces you just have to bring together. So it looks like the pipes are all here. The side of the wall is right there. Now, if you guys have directions or instructions on how to build the torture chamber, or is it the boiler? No, it's the boiler room, you guys. It is the boiler room where Freddy Krueger was planning his next demise. So it looks like the whole piece of it, it is in here. Now, check this one out. This one, I gotta say, is pretty cool, man. I like it. Like, yes, at the same time, it's looking really just plain Jane, but in its own rightful way, you guys, this is fun. Like, I'm posing it around, I'm moving it around, and there's just so many ways that you can just play with this, man. I like it. Now, this is slightly different. You guys ended up picking up some of those tiny, smaller figurines that they used to make, well, I would say early 90s or so. This is kind of like where the whole origin came into play. And this is made by Mezco. So as we did talk about earlier, not only is it NECA, but we got Mezco, we got McFarlane, and we got even some more Freddy Krueger. Now, this one, I can't tell you who the hell made this one either. This one I've never seen before. So this one is made by MII. So it looks like the same one that they made or we showed earlier. Looks like it's going to be carrying through with it all. And it's got a little matching one, you guys. So check this out. This one, pre-hat. This one, no hat. Which means that there could only mean one thing. The hat's got to be somewhere in there. And we are going to bury it at the end of it all, you guys. This is insane. I don't know how long this video is, but I'll tell you what. It's going to be a damn good one. Now, these dogs right here, yeah, I've got several of these, so I don't know what the hell they're going to do for my collection, except to just show a little backup love, right? You got a little head scan. So this is mainly like parts that you can, so we got multiple of these houses, you guys. So we got a couple of them. We got 1, 2, and then we got the whole ensemble. Now, we got to play a drum roll for this. I feel like whatever the hell is in here, you guys, it's got to be good. So we're going to do the drum roll. 3, 2, 1, and we have a baby in a salad. Did anybody order tomatoes? I feel like the guy in the back seat specifically requested for no damn tomatoes. Yet we got damn tomatoes in here, and we got the doll that the Freddy just wanted to enjoy, right? It's like, we got a fine plethora for you, sir. We came here to celebrate with you only if, hold on, we got to pull these out because then I'm going to get hella confused of what the hell we went through and what we did. So we got to even, this has got to be Funko, you guys. If this is not a Funko, this has got to be like the knockoff version of it. So made by Vietnam. Right here. Now, normally I would say that the actual ones, like, because I do have the full-on Funko collection for all my Freddy Kruegers, and I don't ever recall being this small, so it's got to be, without a doubt, a knockoff. This one right here, what is this? What is, you guys, now, yes, obviously, it's Freddy Krueger, but it looks like Freddy Krueger dipped into, like, his own damn nightmare, right? Like, let's go ahead and say that you're Freddy Krueger, and you actually go to sleep, and then you have your own dreams. This is the nightmare that Freddy Krueger would have. Nutsack on his chin, hat all bent to shit, and the bottom and sides of it just not in good shape, man. Oh my goodness, this is a horrible one. Now this one, I'm pretty sure this is the interchangeable piece for the front. So if you wanted to have like the actual theme of the shirt, you could. Now head scan, so we got Freddy Krueger right there with the horns. We got Freddy Krueger with plain Jane, and we got a mask that we can put on Freddy Krueger. I'm pretty sure you can put the mask on one of these figures. And then this hat, or this is the miniature, this is the baby version. No, this is not. Hold on. Check it out. Slow down. Real quick. So this is the one that actually we ended up unveiling in the big box of horrors. I just got my hands on. This one I've never seen in my life. And I got to say, this one's a little bit darker, you guys. This one's got some points of articulation, but which one do you guys like? Do you guys like this one better, the bright, shiny one, or do you like this one? This has got to be based off like the earlier necklace. You guys, there's a bunch of weapons in here. There is a little chest to it, but I feel like these pieces are going to be a nice little plus right there. Not only to your school lunch, but the whole weapon figgy collection of the horror figures, you guys. We got to do it up, man. You guys have been asking for it. We got to make it happen. And I cannot help but to feel that this collection video is going to make it happen. Look at this, you guys. This one is apparently, so this has got to be like part of the dolly section. No, it's not. Get out of here. But at the same time, this is sick, bro. I like it. I actually thought when I first saw it and the whole mess of it all and the collection of it, is like, dude, this is just like going to be like a solid, like, no, dude, this man could pop up literally at any moment and you wouldn't be able to tell that this is like an actual like figure, bro. Like, we're getting points of articulation at the knees, at the shoulders, at the head. Now, luckily, I feel like this is the first time, you guys, you might as well save this on recording, because for the very first time in Freddy Krueger history, the man actually ended up with the head. And what I'm saying by that, oh, and I believe the eyes move too. So you move it up, down, all around. So if you rock it back and forth, it's got that creepy eye motion. Unless if it's just playing minds with me, it's like, yeah, Freddy Krueger's doing its work. Yeah, pretty cool. No, seriously though, really nice that this one, it actually brought the hat on the figure. Now, when they're actually like sewed on there, you guys, there's not much I can do. Obviously, he's going to come with the hat, but this one right here, oh yeah, we got a nice little plushie collection. This one, it's only going to do one up right there with really all of the rest that we brought together with it. Now, this back one right here, I believe this is the bloody version. It is. So it looks like apparently this one is the bloody, and the last one, I cannot wait to show you guys. I've been waiting for this special moment. I only saw this in stores, the next one that we're going to get into. But damn, oh damn. Like, yeah, this one's pretty cool, no doubt. Got a lot of blood, a lot of goodies with it. You even got some little shiny shimmer to it down to the waistline. But check this out. Hold on. I'll show you the one behind it. And I believe there's two more all the way in the back. So I believe this one is a scarf. So if you guys wanted to like just stay warm right there in the winter, yeah, you can do it. You can do it with Freddy. So we got a scarf with it. And here it is. Oh, no. Hold on. Before we roll it, because we got to turn it. It's the only way that Pennywise is going to end up popping out on your ass with them plushies. Look at that. Little Saki in the front, kicking you in the face. Nice, bro. All right, here it is. Here we have it. Now, I'm pretty sure that is the end of the jam, but there is no jam that can be played unless if we play the jam, right? So, oh, it's going to pop. It's going to pop. Hold on, I'm going to back it up so it pops in with all you guys. 3, 2, Pop goes the Fred. Oh, yeah, the Pennywise. Look at the crap. What? So it looks like everything still works with this. And that was my biggest question when I had gotten this collection. I'm like, will the Pennywise pop out? Will I have to pop the lid? Keep in mind, all this stuff, you guys, I bought secondhand. This is someone's like horror figure collection. And that was my biggest question. So the fact that Pennywise pops on the dime as you turn it, oh yeah, it's definitely a given without a doubt, you guys. Give me your thoughts. Let me know what you guys thought of today's horror collection. I know we had a lot of Pennywise, but Freddy Krueger, he definitely made an impression felt, whether it was with the accessories, whether it was with the Funkos, whether it was with NECA. Again, if you guys are stopping by to the channel for the first time, hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and we'll see my Freddy boys on the next one. Let's get it, yeah!